Hello, welcome to Sewing Street Tutorials. I'm Sophie from Sew Sophie Crafts and I'm a cross-stitch designer from Norfolk. I run a cross-stitch business called Sew Sophie Crafts where I create beginner-friendly cross-stitch kits for happy crafters. Cross-stitch dates back to the 18th century where it was the first stitches that were taught to young girls and it was their introduction into sewing. The basic materials required to cross-stitch is Aida fabric, which is a gridded material used for cross-stitch, thread skeins, which come in lots of different thread shades. You'll need an embroidery needle and an embroidery hoop. There are lots of different fabric types that you can choose to stitch on. The most common one is Aida, which comes in lots of different counts, and the count refers to how many stitches there are per inch of fabric. So for beginners, I always recommend 14 count Aida, which has 14 squares per inch of fabric and is really great to get you started. This also comes in fabric counts like 10 count, would have 10 stitches per inch of fabric. This example here is 20 count, so there are 20 stitches per inch, and that means that your stitches will be a lot smaller. So this is the 14 count in purple, and you can see how the stitches are a lot smaller on the 20 count fabric. You can also use even weave or linen, which often comes in much higher counts of fabric, so your stitches again will be a lot smaller. Even weave is another variation of cross stitch fabric and is similar to Aida and has lots of holes pre-gridded into your fabric. The weave is a lot smaller and you would stitch over every other hole, as opposed to Aida, which you stitch through every hole. Head over to our next video to see how best to prepare your fabric ready to get stitching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for lots more cross-stitch tutorials and tutorials for other crafts too.